さあ始めよう僕らの未来を勝ち取るために
Alright, well, hello, and welcome to Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod, the SSSS.Dynazenon podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen Knight.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila Gundam! I'm David.
So we just recorded our Patreon episode on G Gundam, and David has been hitting both the tequila and the Gundam.
Yes.
Yes, but no. No, but yes. One of them things. I've had more alcohol than I've had in a while.
Good job. So this is going to be fun.
So yeah, that's two episodes of anime for me in a day, which is, I believe, a record for me. Never before in my life has this happened.
Never. Not at any point.
Nope.
So many days in college were spent getting new VHS tapes with 2 to 3 episodes of anime, watching
For
watching
$25 to $30 a piece.
Yeah.
And you?
Oh God, I get entire box sets for that now. Oh man.
I know.
The great thing about this is that we can watch them on the internet now.
Yes.
I remember one time I watched 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z in a row, and I was like, so, at the start of this, these 2 guys were fighting. At the end of it, they're still fighting.
2 guys. We don't talk about the end of the Frieza arc in 5 minutes. Anyway, modern anime.
No, in this one, all sorts of plot developments are happening, as you may recall. In our last exciting episode of SSSS.Dynazenon, the fight between our heroes and the Kaiju of the Week was interrupted by the arrival of one of our favorites from the previous series, Grid Knight.
Yes!
AKA Jen's trash son, Auntie.
He's so good. He's gotten better. He looks like he's learned how to bathe himself. And
he's grown up, and
he is.
I'm not sure how old he's supposed to be. He's like late teens or early 20s.
It's maybe. Anime. It's like 17, 18.
Yeah, probably 18.
He's probably no longer eating out of dumpsters.
Yeah, he probably has learned how to procure food in a proper fashion.
He's got a pressed suit. He's eating well.
Yeah.
His hair is well manicured and not just this flop sagging down.
Yes. He's doing good. He's doing good for himself. Yeah. My boy. He's grown up.
So Grid Knight, in short order, kicks the ass of this kaiju and sends it scurrying off.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Though the Kaiju Eugenicists do decide not to fight to the death because they want to let this one recover and maybe try again.
Mm-hmm. And also, they're not sure what exactly this Grid Knight's deal is.
What is this giant purple guy? Is he a kaiju? They can't control him, so they're not sure. But also, he's a giant armored purple guy, so he doesn't seem to be normal people. They're not sure, so they're going to hang back and see what happens.
And we also see Auntie hanging around, in grown adult-ish form, just hanging out in a little speedboat here.
I wouldn't call it speedboat.
Not speedboat, a motorboat.
Motorboat, it feels like a gondola, but isn't.
Yeah, initially I thought, wait, is this happening in like whatever Japan's version of Venice is?
No.
No, appropriately to the Kaiju Eugenicists for once, they are near the water.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, as a note, Auntie, Knight, Grid Knight, is now in the opening.
Oh.
Yes.
For a quick blink and you miss it. And while I was watching the opening, I noticed things that, as the kids are pulling out their little Dynazenon components, we get a close-up of them in their hand and their back. And then we see someone faded in the background of the scenes of, Gauma, girl's name. I forgot names again.
It's
Yume?
Yume.
Yume.
And, Koyomi. As they're pulling their things out, there's a character faded in the background. For Gauma, it's easy to tell because it's the Eugenicists.
Yes, because there's 4 of them, and they're wearing lovely yacht club outfits.
Yes, they're faded in the background. For Yume, it's a woman, girl of some kind, but who?
Maybe
Probably her sister.
Exactly. And for Koyomi in the background, it's probably a young version of the girl he wanted to date, who's now married.
Yes.
So each of the three of them, we're seeing their past faded behind them or in front of them or whatever.
Very notable. That's very metaphorical. I love a good metaphor.
I was paying more attention to the op because I was trying to notice, are there any other changes besides the fact that Auntie's now in the opening? And then I was like, wait a minute, those three.
and yet, joining him in this boat is what appears to be a grown-up version of that mystery girl from the previous series, here known only as Second, which I guess is short for what was it? Anguirus the Second?
Anoshiris 2.
Okay.
She's called the Second in the dub and the sub, but Nidame. It is what she's called in Japanese, which means the Second. Yeah.
Anyway, also wearing a stylish business casual ensemble.
Yes.
Adorable with glasses.
Very slightly frog-like, but not, to the point of that My Hero Academia character.
No.
Yeah.
I like that her suit has a little music note on one lapel.
Yes, which comes from her mother's design.
And part of Knight's lapel has like the purple and blue flames on it. So
as his old outfit did, yes.
Yes. Those are nice touches.
Anyway, so Grid Knight drives this monster away, but then he also starts fighting Dynazenon.
Yes.
For reasons that are unclear. Other than, I guess...
punches him.
Yeah.
Well, punches it.
They arrive there saying, there's two monsters now. Two kaiju.
Yeah,
it looks like a big dragon.
Yes, that's true.
So yeah, they start out, of course, as any good superhero team-up goes. They start out with a brief misunderstanding. And Grid Knight just punches Dynazenon because he thinks that it's a kaiju.
Oh, he's just clowning on them.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance.
But then his little alarm goes off, and he shrinks back down. Yes. He is still limited by that.
Mm-hmm. And so, so the fight's over. Koyomi just goes to wander off because he believes he's seen a familiar car in the rubble.
Yes, he does.
Which Gauma's not pleased with.
Which it's like, they get to see the loss of life. I didn't realize who it was he was staring at the first time. It's like, he just saw a dead body in the rubble from the fight.
So he wanders off. Everybody else is looking for this escaped kaiju. There's a bit where Gauma's going around in his sub vehicle, and we see a crab hiding from him, which it should, given his known diet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and parts of Dynazenon were injured, particularly part of his sub.
Yes.
There's a big crack on it.
Mm-hmm. And even when it's in like little toy form, it's still messed up. And it's not healing itself.
Superhuman samurai. Superhuman samurai. They're gonna amp it up. Eat some gigabutt. They're gonna rip it up. Our hero always makes the cut.
And meanwhile, our, Auntie and the Second here are just puttering around in this boat.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, our Kaiju Eugenicists are the lady eugenicist, the crazy guy with the red undercut thing is talking about how she's so pumped up, even though she, as always, is talking like this.
Yes, and again, there were two of them controlling this kaiju because it was quadrupedal.
Yes.
In keeping with the tradition of that kind of costume taking two people to wear, which is a great detail.
It's a pantomime horse.
I love when they do stuff like that that's just a nod back to, the limitations of tokusatsu.
Yeah, oh god, like, That's a thing, like, that just struck me the other day about, like, Evangelion. Remember when, it gets the armor ripped off and it gets a new arm, and it's like, it just looks like a person's arm. Mm-hmm. Which back when I originally watched it, it's like, oh, they're just giant zombies in armor. But now it's like, oh my god, Anno was literally making a joke about, oh, it's a suit actor with part of the suit ripped away. He is such a nerd.
A little of both, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, so they're still looking. These Kaiju Eugenicists are, still trying to do their thing, and they're still not sure what Grid Knight's deal is. And Koyomi has come across this car, which, as it turns out, contains that Yomogi's boss's husband, a guy who cannot remember his name.
What? Wait, I can't remember her name. How am I going to remember
okay, because he can't remember Yomogi's name.
Right, that was the thing.
You jerk. Yeah. And he's, you get the voiceover flashback of him being not helpful.
Her name is at least Inamoto, which I'm going to forget by the next episode. Oh, what the hell's her husband's name? Arata. Arata? Although it's Arata, not Errata, but still, that feels like a joke.
It does a bit.
And he comes across this body, and he looks super dead. But then, there's a bit of a groan, and he's thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to get this, I don't know if I want to rescue this guy.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Koyomi. It's like, dude, you could do nothing and he would die, but you can't because you're a nice guy. Yeah. And because it's the right thing to do.
It's harsh, man.
He does indeed save him.
He does the right thing because he's a nice guy.
Yes.
Oh, because playing in his head is like the thing he told Inamoto about. It's like, oh, what are you doing now? It's like, I help people.
Yes, he's remembering how he played himself up as having a job helping people.
Yeah.
It's not really a job, but it is helping people.
No, well, it is, but it isn't.
Doesn't get paid for it. It's volunteer work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, our heroes have totally failed to find this kaiju, so they're just going to get some food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna go get shawarma. Okay, not actually shawarma. It's just ramen.
No, but basically, well, they could stuff.
I kind of like how this episode takes place like over basically the course of one night. It's like it's a real sort of before sunrise kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice. We're seeing like, in a way, kind of like downtime on both teams' sides, like the heroes and the villains, of like tension between the group, but they're still like just hanging out, having food.
Yeah, because the Kaiju Eugenicists are very insistent. They have this higher purpose, and they can't just kill people they don't like.
Yes. And they can, the good guys can tell that this kaiju is not dealt with, and it's absolutely gonna come back, so they're just gonna hang around until it shows up again.
Yeah, but they're like the emo redhead guy is like, they don't kill people, but the purpose of kaiju users is to kill all of humanity.
Yeah, that was a revelation.
They are living up to the Kaiju Eugenicist idea. It's just that it's such a ridiculous concept that they're playing straight, kind of.
Well, and also there's a sort of puzzling bit where they're all, a real kaiju user doesn't need sleep. But then they cut to the one glasses dude who's just having a snooze.
Junga, their sort of leader, is taking a nap, and the rest of them are awake.
I assume this is going to be important later?
Yeah, I guess. Well, because has he taken control of a monster yet?
I don't know that he has offhand.
I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
He's the least memorable of them. I think he's sort of the leader.
Yeah. I would still sleep, because sleeping is nice.
He's a presumed leader because he has glasses and is taller, but...
It's true.
He tells everyone what to do, kind of.
Yeah. And he's not the shouty one, or the one without a personality.
He's level-headed.
Or a girl.
Yes.
Yeah. Admittedly, the youngest looking one could be the leader.
That's true.
But,
It's like that thing in the first season of Buffy where the, master vampire is actually like a child.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the first season? Wow.
Or maybe it was the second season.
I think it was, wasn't the mayor
No, the mayor, no, the mayor was like the third season or something.
Okay, I've forgotten so much
That was
of that.
because that's when they graduate high school.
Okay. Oh, yeah, they kill him and graduate. Okay, I forgot the order there.
First season, I think it's like, or maybe no, I think you're right. I think first season is maybe like a Nosferatu looking guy.
Yeah.
And then I think the second season, it looks like it's going to be like this little boy vampire, but it turns out it's actually Spike and his like weird British girlfriend.
Drusilla.
Yes. And neither of those actors are British, which freaks me out.
No, he's got a surfer accent. It's amazingly weird.
She's Martin Landau's daughter.
Yes. I remember she was the daughter of somebody famous. Anyway, Buffy, go watch it in the 90s, not now. I don't think it's aged well.
Probably not.
Nope.
So anyway, they get some food. Gauma very dramatically stands up and says that they're fine, we're fueled and ready to roll. Because I guess he's become Robot in Disguise Bumblebee.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then Koyomi finally shows up, having, saved this guy. Or at least having alerted the authorities to where he is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's an order of things. Before that, like, right before that, Chisei shows up with ice cream.
Oh, that's
like
right. She
found out, like, where the monster is or something?
I think she's also got that, like, weird bean thing that's growing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Which will be something, presumably.
I mean, I assume so. It'd be weird if it was just like a weird thing that she had. It would be very Lynchian.
I'd almost forgotten she had it.
They cut to it about once an episode, so I assume it's going to pay off at some point.
Eventually.
Yeah, but I don't remember it in the last episode. Then again, it was a month since we lost an episode.
Maybe it's going to, like, grow into her own robot or something?
Ooh.
Spoilers, but presumably, yeah.
I haven't seen it, I'm guessing.
I feel like Chisei is the character who's like the sidekick and then eventually accidentally becomes evil trying to prove themselves.
Oh, yeah, she kind of does have that dynamic.
Like, they're always getting left behind and then they take some ill-advised bargain and then suddenly they're a villain.
Yeah, she does feel like a Digimon character.
And I was definitely kind of feeling that at this point.
Mm. Oh, and there's a point when they're eating ramen where, like, the other two are on their phones and Gauma's just staring at these kids on their phones.
Yes. I was ready for him to start, like, talking about kids these days and their screens. Well,
he'd just be talking about millennials, but he would actually mean, like, people from this millennium.
Yes.
Yes.
Because, what is he, like 5,000 years old or something?
Yeah.
5, 3, something. It was
That's what he said is 5,000.
Okay.
Anyway, he shows up, and then the Grid Knight Alliance catches up with them.
Yes, they have a name.
Which is, of course, Auntie and the second's rolling suitcase.
Yes.
Yeah, and Auntie just yells at them about their atrocious fighting.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
And, of course, she's trying to make peace, but unfortunately, both Auntie and Gauma are a little hot-headed.
I like that she pulls out a little vial of something that we'll see more about towards the end, of course. But she pulls, and she says it's like a healing beam. And she offers, and Gauma is just like, no, we don't want your help. And she's just like frozen smiling, like, I don't know how to respond to his hostility.
It's okay, none of us actually know how to respond to Gauma.
No, he confuses everybody a little bit. So yeah, then...
We offer him crabs.
Yeah, Gauma and Auntie are not compatible personalities.
No, they're almost too alike in that they're both weird hobos who just kind of came home with us.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because they are both weird hobos, but like Auntie kind of wasn't good at doing that. Gauma, at least, it survives on his own.
I mean,
yes.
Eventually Auntie might have gotten to a point where he was catching his own crabs and just shoving them live into his face, but Unfortunately, it never came to that.
Yeah.
I mean, he does seem like he's...
That was me, sorry.
Oh.
The hell?
I hit the wrong thing. I was trying to...
Hello, Siri?
I was trying to silence my phone and I accidentally... Or my watch, and I accidentally hit the Finder beacon sound.
Oh.
So, sorry.
I mean, and he gives off the vibes that he's currently, like, living inside a structure now.
Well, yeah, he has a coworker / girlfriend ?
Whereas
to keep an eye on.
Gauma is still, like, living under an overpass.
Yes.
Then again, she was effectively a homeless monster child in the past, so I guess that together they equal one functioning human being.
Yeah.
Who can afford suits?
Maybe not human being exactly, but something like it.
Well, they're both kaiju, but yeah.
Yes.
Well, because she's half kaiju, half compoid, which is a digital entity, and he's all kaiju turned compoid, I guess.
And I like that they're like, hey, are you connected to that purple guy? I am the purple guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am that purple guy, thank you.
It's like, where's that jerk who calls himself the Tick? Yeah. I am that jerk. And so I'm curious, do they have like some sort of tracking ability, or do they just find like these disparate people standing together and they're like, oh yeah, those guys are part of the kaiju team?
I mean, yeah, look at them, especially Gauma.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. But I don't know, maybe no prize, they can track the little bits of Dynazenon somehow.
Yeah, I mean, I can believe that. I just don't know that they mentioned it, so I was thinking...
Nope, they just saw these loiterers and thought they looked like they were probably the pilots of Dynazenon.
Or since they are kaiju, they can smell kaiju on them. Who knows?
Yeah. I'll buy it. Anyway, so Gauma's argument is that these guys are clearly shady as hell. They just rolled up out of nowhere. To which, Yomogi says, you rolled up out of nowhere, crazy homeless man.
Have you looked? Do you own a mirror, sir?
I think shady is actually the word he uses in the dub, so.
Yes.
But yes, he's like, you kinda are a weirdo who came out of nowhere, so ...
So then, they split up because they're not working together now, at least, until they can get along.
Oh, and Gauma and Koyomi are like falling asleep on couches somewhere?
Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure where this was, but then they're sort of having a heart-to-heart. He's talking about how, he almost left this guy to die. And
no, he specifically says, like, I saved someone I hate. And then Gauma's like, good on you.
Yes, because, I mean...
you gotta live your life with emotional honesty or something.
Gauma was kind of like giving him a hard time for just seemingly running off for no good reason, so he explained himself. But yeah, Gauma's like, well, good. It's good that you're doing good things.
Yep. And then, you talk about, I had a lady friend once. She's the one who gave me Dynazenon.
She was amazing.
And gave me an inspirational quote that I can't remember because I didn't write it down.
Biggest tits. No, he didn't say that, but it kind of felt like it.
So she was a real beauty.
Yes.
And a redhead.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be weird if we ever figure out who the fuck that is.
Is it somebody?
Curious.
I have no idea.
Somebody we know?
Jen, have you watched more? Because I still haven't.
I have not. I've been behaving, so I am curious to see if that's going to be like someone or if it's just a background detail that is not going to pay off in plot point.
I don't know. I hope it pays off somehow, but I don't know.
And so Yume and Yomogi have a big emotional conversation where she's talking about her sister and how, they never really got along that much. But, when she invited her to her recital, she smiled. And that was the last time, it was the first time she saw her smile in a long time. And that was also the last time she saw her alive.
Didn't seem like the behavior of somebody who was about to jump off a bridge type structure.
Mm-hmm. And so this makes, Yomogi, he's getting teared up, and that makes her laugh, and it's a nice scene.
It is really sweet. Because, Yomogi starts crying because it's sad. She's telling him a really sad story, and she picks on his runny nose, and it's really adorable. It is.
And then finally this kaiju shows up, and it's kaiju fight time.
Yes. As Grid Knight and Second are having breakfast bars watching the sunrise.
Yes.
I got kaiju's here. Time to fight. Okay.
Nope. Time to make the donuts.
It's their job.
Yep. So, Dynazenon gets summoned. They fight. They're not doing so great, but it's enough to convince Grid Knight that they are indeed the good guys. Mm-hmm. So he joins in, and also Second shoots them with the fixer beam, which enables Dynazenon to be effective once more.
Which she puts the little charge into a rod, which is the exact rod her mother had.
It's like a baton.
Which her mother used to heal her father.
Yes.
Okay.
It's her
I assume
healing
this was like
baton.
something important. And so he wasn't just really into majorettes.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea why she has a majorette baton.
Well, she's like musical. She's like a, she's like a Mr. B natural or whatever.
Yeah, she's a little magical, musical fairy thing, yes, but, yeah. So, that's a nice weird detail that she has the rodder. This brought my parents together. One of which is a giant monster and one is like a human-sized digital girl.
It's adorable.
And so this results in a big fight, which is a very cool fight. Highlights of which include Dynazenon riding this kaiju like a cowboy.
Yes. Which I forget. I think it was the Kirin-shaped kaiju from Ultraman that he rode on. Oh, I forget what it's called. I think I mentioned it in the last episode. But yeah, it's an Ultraman gag. It's like, I got on the pantomime horse and kicked its ass.
And there's also a fastball special, bub.
Yes.
Kind of. It's more like not a lariat. It's swinging Grid Knight around and then throwing him, not putting him in the palm of your hand and throwing him. But
yes,
it's very close. Fastball spin, maybe?
We do get a couple shots here that are framed in a very, classic Toku, just sort of straight side shot kind of way. But the fighting going on is definitely some pretty, high level martial artsy stuff.
There's more actual animated, not just 3D animated stuff in the fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks really good.
And so they do defeat this kaiju. They are Kaiju Eugenicists glower from the background.
Yes, as you do.
And Gauma gives Second a big hug, which gets him slapped around.
He puts his hand on Second's shoulder.
Yes.
And Auntie's like, no touchy.
Like, that's okay if it's you, but don't be like that with somebody else, even if it's your friend.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I mean,
don't touch.
Admittedly, you're also like a weird monster hobo man, but still.
I mean, Gauma has shown that he does not have a proper understanding of boundaries. So.
No.
But yeah, Knight just grabs him by the wrist, explains to him
Auntie
that
has learned boundaries, and it's like,
not appropriate behavior.
Respect her personal space, dude.
Yes.
And so yeah, we end the episode with the Yume's sister plot chugging along as we're finally now going to look for this one final dude. The guy who was, what was he, the head of the club or the vice president or something?
He was the popular guy.
Yes, the popular one that everyone had crushes on.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, that is...
Chisei and Yomogi are at a bus stop, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of just hanging out, and she offers him a sucker after all that's happened, and he bites it.
Yeah.
Because he's a sucker.
Yeah, they're just kind of vibing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is it. But it's more, despite the big returning characters, it's kind of a big vibing episode.
Yeah, it's a hangout episode bookended by fights.
Yeah.
Yes.
I liked it. I really hope that, our special guest stars will continue being supporting cast because they're very cool and...
They've been added to the opening.
Yeah, but lots of things get added to openings. But yes, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the start of lots of having some great characters in here that will hope, and hopefully it'll explain why they're here, because, that's a lot of world building there. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy to see them again. Very happy to see everybody just hanging out and, advancing the emotional side of the plot, if not the external part of the plot.
Yes. So yeah, I'm excited as to what is going to happen next with these characters entering this and which will presumably explain how this show relates to the previous show.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right. So that does it for that does it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more Robots in Disguise.
Yes.
Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/IaconUnderground. This month, we are talking about, we are not talking about Morbius, which is what we thought we would originally be talking about. But since that movie got pushed back, of course we weren't going to talk about the movie, we were going to talk about, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. What we will be talking about instead is much like we threw Rob directly into the deep end with some Gundam a few months ago with Hathaway's Flash. We will be throwing him into the shallow end with G Gundam.
It's a little shallow end and a little ball pit.
Yeah, it's definitely. We are jumping straight to the episode featuring Neo Canada's Andrew Graham and his Lumber and or Grizzly Gundam. So for as little as $1 a month, you can hear us explain the Devil Gundam to Rob. and also lots of other exciting early 2000s memories of toy purchases and ridiculous Gundam fights.
All right. So that does it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more Robots in Disguise. So until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Grid David. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I have a little Grid Knight sitting on my desk.
Did you get him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to get him, but man, the toy situation here at my apartment and also on my credit card is getting dire, so I need to start being...
I haven't actually opened him. If you decide in like the next month that you want it, you can have it. Because it turns out they had like 4 or 5 of them at the store.